Welcome to this week's edition of SKNIS Week in Review. I am your host, Kimberly Grant. This is a weekly program that highlights some of the top stories of the work of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. Here are the top stories for August 24th to 30th. Good governance agenda continues in St. Kitts and Nevis as three-member Integrity Commission named. Ministry of Labour promotes teamwork at Staff Development Day. And 16 more families now have a place to call home under the Unity Housing Solutions program. The good governance agenda being advanced by the Team Unity-led administration of St. Kitts and Nevis took another major step this week when three prominent individuals received their instruments of appointment from His Excellency the Governor-General Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton to serve as members of the Historic Integrity Commission. The three-member commission comprises of Attorney at Law Mr. Damien Kelsick, who was appointed by the Governor-General as chairman of the commission. Consultant Mr. Dennis Knight, who was appointed under the recommendation of the Prime Minister, and Mrs. Carol Boddy, who was nominated under the recommendation of Leader of the Opposition. Mrs. Boddy is also a certified accountant.
I expect everybody to work together. This is not a political affair, notwithstanding the fact that the Act prescribes nominations by certain office holders, but it is intended to be a national entity and undertaking. I think that our people would have much confidence in terms of saying to the members of the commission, who are all professionals, all of these persons bring to these positions significant qualifications, and we repose tremendous confidence in them to be able to discharge their functions.
His Excellency the Governor-General Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton. Staff from the Ministry of Labour, Social Security and Ecclesiastic Affairs spent Friday, August 24th conducting internal review in a bid to address challenges and increase the efficiency of employees as it works to deliver quality service to the public. This was done during the second annual professional day held at the conference room of the Solid Waste Management Corporation. The theme was Igniting Team Spirit to Grow Together. As such, the working sessions began with reports from unit heads for social protection, policy and industrial relations, employment and occupational safety and health, and inspection. The finance officer also made a presentation. After the reporting was complete, Fitzroy Wilkin, research assistant specialized in program and employment development, guided the participants in training sessions including teamwork and developing professionalism in service. Minister of Labour, Social Security and Ecclesiastic Affairs, the Honourable Vance Emery, honed in on the theme and noted that it was important to firstly establish team and secondly get everyone on the same page.
You can expose people to training, but if they're not willing to accept the training or having been exposed to the training to apply the training, you're not going to get very far. So it is being exposed to the training, having a willingness to accept the training, and having the willingness to apply the training as it would have been given. That is what's going to make the difference. And that is what's going to make the lighting, the team spirit, what it ought to be, and that is what's going to help you to grow together.
Minister of Labour, Social Security and Ecclesiastic Affairs, the Honourable Vance Emery. Through the collaboration of the Team Unity government and the National Housing Corporation under the Unity Housing Solutions program, 16 families from Constituency 2 now have a place to call home. At a handing over ceremony held on August 28th at Pine Gardens, Shadwell, a mix of young and old families received their keys to their brand new homes. While speaking at the handing over ceremony, Minister of Human Settlement, the Honorable Eugene Hamilton, said that he's pleased to congratulate the families that received their keys for being qualified and chosen under the program. He also announced that various housing developments in Wellington Road, Connery, Crab Hill, Conyers, Challengers, Douglas Estate, and others will soon commence to be completed within 15 months, making a way for more home handing over ceremonies in the near future.
Today, however, we are here to celebrate with some homeowners. I say celebrate with some homeowners because I know some of you have been waiting for a long time. Today, however, 16 families will benefit from what we're doing around here. And I want to congratulate them. I want to congratulate them on being selected, being chosen, qualified to become homeowners under the Team Unity Housing Program.
Minister of Human Settlement, the Honorable Eugene Hamilton. On Thursday, August 30th, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, held a press conference to update the nation on matters of national interest. At the press conference, Prime Minister Harris touched on various topics, including the operationalization of the Integrity in Public Life Act in July and inauguration of the Integrity Commission this week. He also made note of the 219 homes that have been distributed by the government in East Basseterre and the 450 persons who have been assisted by the National Housing Corporation in repairs to their roofs and homes. Prime Minister Harris also lauded the success of the Hurricane Relief Assistance Program, which has brought tremendous relief and rehabilitation to over 900 homes. He also noted that the Social Assistance and Poverty Alleviation Program to poor and indigent households in the amount of $500 monthly will soon be implemented.
Our citizens and residents are impressed with the work we are doing. They are pleased with the enhanced quality of life that our policies and programs provide. The resurfacing of our island main road has come in for loud applause, and this is moving apace. Already, we are experiencing what a pleasant difference a quality paved road makes in our traveling experience. The joy on the faces of the recipients of homes over the last 2 weeks has inspired us to move faster and to build more homes. Come next week, even more homes will be distributed, this time in East Basseterre, bringing to 219 the number of homes distributed by my administration.
Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris. During orientation on August 29th, new and returning students of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College Hospitality Division received words of encouragement from Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Lindsay Grant, who noted that upon completion, they will not only be outstanding citizens but play a major role in the success of the tourism industry. The Minister of Tourism emphasized that the tourism sector is a major driver of economic growth and social development. He added that students will play an integral role in helping the industry further deliver measurable benefits to citizens and the economy at large.
I'm always very heartened to see our young men and women positioning themselves to contribute to building a vibrant, sustainable, and competitive tourism industry. And I heartily commend you for making this very important decision to further your studies, pursue your passion, and enter this foundational stage of your career goal.
Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Lindsay Grant. The St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards is adding verification meters to its list of services, says Iwan Brown, chemist and head of meteorology at the Bureau of Standards, adding that this new verification process will benefit both consumers and utility providers. The St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards, under the Meteorology Act of 2012, conducts verification of fuel pumps and supermarket scales. The addition of this new verification service is a part of the Bureau of Standards mandate to protect customers and under the 2012 Act, where the Bureau of Standards verifies all measurement devices within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. On Monday, August 20th, the Bureau of Standards held a one-day workshop to commission the new equipment that will aid in the verification of household electrical meters.
Importance is that most of our economy is based on energy. We use energy in the manufacturing sector. We use energy to power everything. So there has to be a third party, which is the Bureau, in this case it's the St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards, that could reassure customers that if they pay for a kilowatt per hour, they're actually getting a kilowatt per hour.
Chemist and Head of Meteorology at the Bureau of Standards, Iwan Odin. The government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, has made yet another investment to the national security framework of St. Kitts and Nevis. The latest contribution came in the form of financial assistance for the purchase of some 250 duty belts for use by officers of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. A check valued at just over US $100,000 was presented to Prime Minister and Minister of National Security Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris by Resident Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, to St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency Tom Lee, during a brief ceremony held at government headquarters on Thursday, August 30th. During the ceremony, Commissioner of Police Ian Quilly noted that the duty belt is a standard kit in every modern police force that offers greater safety and protection for those officers on duty.
And the duty belts comes, in this case, equipped with level 3 holsters, which are designed to protect the officers losing their firearms in the event of any encounter. And it's a safety mechanism that is built in. It comes equipped with the holster and baton, handcuff and case, OC spray and case, and we just need to fit our communication device onto it.
Commissioner of Police, Mr. Ian Quilly. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode. See you next time.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. And watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.